What's the emergency?
There's no emergency. You just don't have any plates on your vehicle, which needs to be registered while you're operating on a public roadway.
What facts or information are you alleging gave you probable cause to stop and accost me?
I can't hear you, sir.
What facts or information are you alleging gave you probable cause to stop and accost me?
The Missouri traffic laws.
Do you have a properly signed warrant?
No, I don't have a properly signed warrant. I don't need a warrant to pull you over for no plates.
Okay. Well, I'm going to reserve all rights.
You have a valid driver's license?
I'm going to reserve all rights.
Okay, stand by.
Yeah, sorry to break this to you, mate, but there is no right to operate what the state of Missouri consider a motor vehicle on a public road. So good luck with that defence. Anyway, he now makes a call to who at first I thought was his guru, but it sounds more like his mother.
Hey. Green County pulled me over.
Oh, God.
Well, he's back at his car now deciding what he wants to do, so we'll see what happens.
Great. All right. Give me a call.
Okay, sorry.
That's not your fault.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
And how is him driving around without a plate because he was foolish enough to fall for misinformation or disinformation on the internet? Not his fault. Unbelievable.
Can you roll that down for me a little bit?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Right out of the gate, this is where the entire argument collapses. No plates on a vehicle is automatic reasonable suspicion in every US state. You don't need a warrant, and you definitely don't need permission from the driver. Quick question for the audience. How many times have you seen this no plates but no crime argument actually work? Because I've got a spoiler.
Okay.
It hasn't.
All right, RSMO 575.190 states that you have to identify yourself when asked on a traffic stop.
What crime has been committed, sir?
I told you, you have no plates on your vehicle. You were operating a motor vehicle on a city right-of-way.
That's a statute, sir.
Am I just a joke to you, says the definition of statute from the Legal Information Institute at Cornell Law School.
That's not a
Are you
crime.
refusing to identify yourself to me?
I'm not answering any questions,
Okay,
sir.
then I need you to step out of the vehicle, please.
What for?
Because you're refusing to identify yourself.
I wish to remain in my vehicle, sir.
You what?
I wish to remain in my vehicle,
You don't have
sir.
that option.
Well,
All right, I'm going to ask you one more time, step out of your vehicle.
well, sir, I've done told you I've invoked all my rights.
All right. Huh? You're good. Stand by for more?
And here's the dangerous part. This isn't just stubbornness, it's misinformation with consequences. These scripts circulate online, promising people they found a legal cheat code. But when it fails, the internet isn't the one paying the fines, breaking windows, or posting bail. Would you trust your freedom to a PDF written by a stranger?
Invoking rights that either don't exist or you don't understand has got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And I watched a flat earth debate the other day. Anyway, he continues by reading a prepared statement from his script that was clearly written by someone with the biggest persecution complex ever.
Unlock your door for me.
Sir, let me read you something here. Do you intend to harm or injure or punish me
I do not intend to harm
by
you.
any method of assault, arrest, or incarceration because I have invoked these fundamental rights?
Mate, you're not going to jail because you invoked fundamental rights. You're going to jail because you don't understand them. As for getting hurt during the arrest process,
This is a crucial legal moment. On a lawful traffic stop, refusing to identify yourself allows officers to escalate. That's not opinion, that's established case law. Invoking rights you don't understand doesn't pause reality like a video game menu. At this point, the outcome is already on rails.
That all depends on your conduct.
Are you going to step out? Are you going to identify yourself?
Sir, do you intend to harm, injure, or punish me by any method of assault
We're just trying to
or arrest or incarceration because I have invoked my fundamental rights?
Mate, you're not going to jail because you invoked fundamental rights. You're going to jail because you don't understand them, period. As for getting hurt during the arrest process, well, all that depends on your conduct. But I will say obstructing law enforcement by refusing to identify doesn't help the situation.
Where'd you stop at, Lisbon? Well, he right there, and then he pulled in here. Give some motion. Yeah, okay, 100%. Who's your supervisor? John, sorry, over the way.
Is there a supervisor here?
He's on his way.
Okay.
You guys. Go check.
Notice the pattern here. He keeps repeating the same question, hoping it magically changes the rules. It won't. The law doesn't require officers to engage in philosophical debates roadside. Audience poll. Do you think he genuinely believes this works? Or is he just hoping the officer gives up?
Do you know that I'm not driving for hire or in a for hire capacity?
Save your misunderstanding of federal law and the definition of the word employed from an outdated version of Black's Law Dictionary for the judge, because they deserve a good laugh now and again. Unless you want your window busted out, if so, please carry on.
That may be your understanding, sir. What I'm going to say now, okay, is very simple, okay? You are on a Missouri roadway. This is a vehicle, correct?
No, sir, this is an automobile. This is my private automobile.
Okay. Automobiles were operated or driven or traveled upon any Missouri highway requires plates and registration.
This is a personal automobile. This is household goods.
Again, you can dance around this definition until your window gets busted out. It's not going to change the fact that the manufacturer and state law get to define what a motor vehicle is, not sovereign citizens circle jerking on the internet.
Even beyond that, on a lawful traffic stop, you are required to provide identification. Okay?
This is not a lawful traffic stop.
If you choose...
What crime has been committed?
Stand by. If you choose not to provide any identification, we are allowed to order you out of said automobile vehicle with Pennsylvania v. MEMS. You are required to either identify yourself or exit any vehicle on a lawful traffic stop. If you choose not to, you will be removed from the vehicle.
I wish not to waive any of my rights, sir.
No doubt that's his mother calling to check on the progress of the stop. Don't worry, Mom, he'll call you back. He's going to need you to bail him out of jail.
I'll ask you again. For the record, officer, is it Fronhap?
It's Fronapple.
Fronapple.
This automobile versus motor vehicle argument is sovereign citizen folklore at its finest. Courts have rejected it so many times it's almost comedic. The manufacturer, the DMV, and the statute define the vehicle, not your personal interpretation. This is where compliance could still end the stop. But ego says no.
Method of assault, arrest, incarceration, because I have invoked these fundamental rights.
So, no, none of those are our intentions. You refusing to identify or to exit the vehicle will result in you being removed from the vehicle.
He says a college bypass?
Sir, no law is valid if it requires me in any way to waive any fundamentally protected right in order to exercise another right or turn that into a crime.
Yeah.
I like how statutes aren't law when he's trying to make one point, but they're law again when trying to make another. So hypocritical. Also, when was the court case that ruled registration plates in Missouri, or any state for that matter, a violation of a person's fundamental rights? Because I must have missed it. Anyway, on to the inevitable window smash.
I have repeatedly informed you that I choose not to waive any of my fundamental rights.
That you are required to provide identification or exit the vehicle when instructed.
Do you have a verified complaint?
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Sir, will you unlock the door and step out of the vehicle?
Sir, I wish to.
If you do not, I will break this window and you will be removed from the vehicle.
I'm not going to be violent.
I did it 3 times. It's locked.
Okay.
Is this under the threat of arrest?
You're under arrest. Get out of the car. If you don't, we're breaking the window. This is your last chance. Check, break it.
Well,
Nice window bust. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That spring-loaded window punch tool can be very effective on the right window. I would have given it 9 or maybe a 10, but we've just recently seen the cop equivalent of Thor busting out a car window. And of course, who could forget this effort from the legend that is Corporal Rigging? Anyway, now for the obligatory slow-mo.
Dude, you don't have to grab me on up. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. You guys don't have to. Hey, come on, this flag.
Nope, step out. I don't care. Get him out.
Come on.
Okay, so the camera stays face down for the remainder of the video, but it does catch the audio from the beginning of the inventory of the vehicle and the moment the deputies find his soft-sit script, which I'm sure you'll agree was worth including in the video.
What a rascal.
Huh?
What a rascal.
Yep.
And there it is. The inevitable ending everyone saw coming. Windows don't get broken because officers are bored. They get broken because lawful commands are ignored long past the point of patience. Final thought for the audience. Was this about rights or about refusing to accept
script.
reality?
Oh, really?
It's a legitimate script.
Like a movie script? TV show?
No, the sovereign citizen stuff.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Interesting.
Yep, it's very interesting how some people can be so easily scammed by a script that has never once worked